We begin with new developments in the fight against Daesh in Syria and in Iraq. The terror group has suffered two major defeats in the last hour. Iraqi forces, in their push to regain Daesh's last stronghold of Mosul, have retaken the airport in the southwest of the city. We'll have more on that in a moment. But first to northern Syria, where the Free Syrian Army, backed by Turkish forces, has retaken the town of Al-Bab. The Free Syrian Army has been battling the terror group for weeks there. It says it's now clearing mines from residential areas. Let's go straight to our correspondent, Abubakr Al Shamahi, who is in the Turkish border city of Gaziantep. Abubakr, tell us the significance of this capture of Al-Bab, because this is an operation that's been going on since November of last year.
Yes, Al-Bab is essentially Daesh, or was Daesh's main stronghold in northern Aleppo province. And as you said, this battle was difficult for those Turkey-backed Syrian opposition forces. It's taken a couple of months now, and there's been many setbacks. So many times the forces were able to advance into the town to take some areas, but they were then pushed back. This was going on as far back as December, when they managed to take a mountain and a hospital, and then they got into the town, but they were immediately pushed back by Daesh forces. But it appears that this time the collapse was quite rapid. So on Wednesday there started to be reports that Daesh forces had been kicked out of the center of the town, and some of those main locations under their control would be taken by the FSA forces. And then on Thursday it appears now that the town is fully under the control of Turkish-backed Free Syrian Army forces, and that those Daesh fighters have fled to nearby towns such as Tadif, Baza and Qabasin. And now for the FSA forces, their plan is to head to those towns and clear those towns as well.
Abubakr, explain to us why this capture is such a coup, specifically this town, for the Turkish army, because this works very well for them in terms of their fight against the YPG as well.
Yes, well, I mean, just to explain the significance of the town, I mean, if you just look at the difficulty, the sheer difficulty of taking the town in the first place, so obviously the capture of it represents a success finally after many months of fighting and deaths on both the rebel and the Turkish armed forces side. And in terms of now from Al-Bab, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that they're going to be heading on to areas like Manbij and then Raqqa, so Raqqa, which is under the control of Daesh, but Manbij, which is under the control of the SDF, Syrian Democratic Forces, which are largely made up of the YPG, this group that Turkey considers a terrorist group that is the Syrian branch of the PKK. And so now that they've taken Al-Bab, which was, for a time the Syrian regime was trying to head to Al-Bab, the YPG were also trying to head to Al-Bab. So now that they've taken it, there may be more confrontations with those YPG forces as they both attempt to clear land from Daesh and both compete with each other. And of course for Turkey considers, like I said, both Daesh and the YPG, both terror groups. So they see this fight as multi-pronged and that both should be defeated in northern Syria.
Abubakr, many thanks for explaining all that to us. Abubakr Al Shamahi there in Gaziantep.